Welcome to Motivation Inspired. My name is Isaac. Thanks for joining. If this is the first time checking my channel out, I want to thank you for stopping by. Down below, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you're following me by hitting the notification bell. That will give you current updates. Every week, I give at least 2 videos about Motivation Inspired. So you want to be able to connect. Today, we're going to be talking about a fresh, clean start now. Check this out. In this video, I'm going to be showing you 5 practical ways so you can understand what it really means to have a fresh start, clean slate now. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. You're probably thinking about a lot of things. A person getting out of jail, that could be a clean slate. But it doesn't pertain to only that. It pertains to a lot of things in life, okay? So, for example, if you, and these are people who are very stereotypish, and they say things like this, that person will always be the same person no matter what. So you have developed a character that people already know you, and you say to yourself, people don't know who I am. And you go through the same scenarios all the time, right? It's happened to me, okay? So, how do we fix this? How do we get to a clean slate? How do we get to that point? I mean, there's got to be a point to where we need to make that actually happen, right? Well, check this out. All right, let's get started. Number 1, everybody understands that you need to cool off, right? So sometimes we need to reset ourselves. How do we reset ourselves? Well, that's a great question. I'm glad you asked that. Go outside. And you're probably saying, what does this have to do with a clean slate, a fresh start? What does that have to do? Well, listen. If you go outside, there's something magical. I mean, God's nature, that's magical. Trees, the birds, the sun, the clouds, something fresh in the air, flowers that are nearby if they're around at that time. By resetting yourself, you're allowing yourself to have a clear mind, a clear conscience. It really helps, believe it or not. Come in, refresh, restart. A fresh start, clean slate starts with your attitude. How are you with people? How are you handling situations at the cash register with the checker? How are you dealing with people as you order food with the waiter? How's your attitude towards people? Attitude makes a difference in every setting, in every situation. If your attitude stinks, that has to change. In order for you to have a clear mind and clear set and a fresh start, you have to change that attitude. Begin doing it as quickly as you possibly can. Like I said in the beginning, people are going to think about who you are in the past, right? So if you're trying to change and you're trying to make a difference in your life, this is the only way that you can start working on your attitude. Without this, you're not gonna be able to move forward. I'm sorry. So you gotta have to rearrange your mindset and start thinking a positive set. Stop being grouchy. Stop having these things that interrupts that clean slate. So if you're having all these problems, like I mentioned, the attitude, and you have to go outside and release yourself and try to get a fresh perspective on things, how about accountability? Accountability is someone that you, maybe your wife or maybe your friend or a family member that can help you become more effective in the way you do things by your accountability. And sometimes we need accountability for a lot of things, especially if we're trying to improve who we are as an individual. So it doesn't hurt to have somebody where they can call and say, "Hey, how you doing? How things are? How's your attitude doing? How you dealing with people?" And you start developing a rapport for yourself. It's going to help you out to have this clean slate. It's going to help you work things out with everybody that's around you. Believe it. Trust me. Fresh, clean start begins with trust. You're going to have to ask yourself, do people trust you? I mean, do they really trust you? And if you have trust issues, that's when you need to start bringing accountability into play. Because you want persons in your life to say, hey, you kind of stepped over boundaries. You've done things that are not right. You need to fix that with that individual. So those people don't trust you. So in order for you to have this clean slate, fix your trust issues with people. And that brings me to my next point. Start making amends. That's right. If you make amends with everybody, I'm telling you, your life is going to be a lot easier. Okay? So if you tie in trust and amends together, they work like a team. Okay? Let's go ahead and recap what it means to have a fresh start, clean slate. Number 1, go outside. Number 2, fix your attitude. Number 3, have some accountability. Number 4, be trustworthy to people. So start fixing that so that way you can start also make amends. Make amends with people that you've broken the bridges. Now, it's time for you to start repairing these bridges. Thanks for watching Motivation Inspired. Down below, hit the subscribe button. I want to hear from you. I want to hear what you have to say when it comes to a clean slate, a fresh start. Let me hear from you. Also, go ahead and comment. Tell me what you would like to see on Motivation Inspired, you want me to talk about. I want you to get involved. This is your channel. This is your journey with me too as well. So go write to me a comment. Tell me what you want to see in the next video. We'll see you next time.